everyone, this is Commander Deanna Troi of the Federation Starship Enterprise. Welcome you to Centenary Ranger Donnie's YouTube channel. If you love what you see, please click the like button and the notification bell icon. It's worth it. Disagreements are always welcome. Thank you for watching. Now, on with Donnie's video.
Super Sentai to take a significant hiatus after the Gojuger finale. Project R.E.D. soon to be a go. One Power Rangers project not happening and the other will happen, and to have teen cast members. First Star Wars movie in its original form to have a 50th anniversary theatrical re-release next year. Two classic Star Trek characters get recast for the Strange New Worlds series finale. A new era in the CBS Evening News began 2 evenings early due to a major breaking story. NBC celebrates its centenary, and its parent company completes its separation from its spin-off company. My first DonDonVlog of 2026 begins now. Hello everyone, and Happy New Year. This is Sentai Ranger Donnie welcoming you to my first DonDonVlog of 2026. Hope your holiday break was as amazing as mine. With a new year comes new frontiers in storytelling, in entertainment, in journalism, and in how massive multimedia companies decide which stories even get told. Some doors are closing, some are on pause, others are opening in ways we didn't expect. So let's talk about what we have been, where we are, and where all of this might be heading, shall we?
Let's begin with something that hits hard for longtime fans, me included. After more than a half of a century, the iconic Super Sentai is entering a significant hiatus after the final Gojuger episode. That alone is historic. This isn't just a show taking a break. This is the temporary closing of a chapter that shaped tokusatsu, global television, and eventually Power Rangers itself. Now there are rumors, and I emphasize rumors, about the IP potentially being rebranded as Universe Heroes. But as of now, those rumors remain just that. Nothing confirmed, no official announcement, just speculation swirling in the void. And to be honest, that uncertainty is part of what makes this moment so fascinating and so nerve-wracking.
But while one door closes, another one opens.
Enter Project Records of Extraordinary Dimensions, or Project R.E.D. for short. This feels like Toei saying, we're not done, we're just rethinking how we tell these stories. Kicking things off with Super Space Sheriff Gavin Infinity is a bold move, one that leans into legacy and experimentation at the same time. Project R.E.D. isn't just about nostalgia. It's about testing new formats, new timelines, and new ways of engaging audiences across generations. And that theme, reinvention without erasure, keeps coming up this year.
Which brings us to the Power Rangers.
Now let's address the web series shaped elephant in the room first. The Ninja Kids Power Rangers web series was cancelled, reportedly because it was deemed too professional under Hasbro's internal guidelines. Yes, read that again, too professional. Many Power Ranger fans were unhappy with its trailer, which was considered to have quote-unquote AI slop. I also love that sort of thing. Now, love it or hate it, that decision tells us a lot about how tightly Hasbro wants to control brand tone going forward. It has been 8 years since Hasbro bought Saban brands, including the Power Rangers multiverse, from Saban Capital. Now here's the big news. Hasbro Entertainment has officially confirmed a new Power Rangers reboot series that it will co-produce with the Disney-owned 20th television for Disney Plus and Hulu. And casting is expected to focus on actors and actresses between the ages of 16 and 21, which signals a coming-of-age angle, but hopefully one with depth, heart, and stakes. More casting details in my next DonDonVlog. Now, I must let you know that Hasbro isn't the true enemy of the Power Rangers multiverse, nor is the Walt Disney Company, which used to own the franchise between 2001 and 2010, due to its acquisition of Fox Family Worldwide, now Freeform, from the original News Corporation and Heimsobon, nor is AI, or the budget, or any cast member, or any writer, or any showrunner. The true enemy of the Power Rangers multiverse is probably toxic fandom menaces, gatekeeping, harassment, bad faith outrage. That's what does the real damage. Criticism is healthy. Harassment, that is way beyond unhealthy.
Now let's talk about something that unites generations.
The original theatrical cut of the first ever Star Wars movie from 1977, known since '81 as Episode 4 New Hope, is being newly restored and will return to cinemas in 2027 in time for the franchise's 50th anniversary. Here's an article from the official Star Wars website, originally published on the 5th of December of 2025. Experience the original 1977 film with a theatrical release in 2027. On February 19th, 2027, we'll celebrate the 50th anniversary of Star Wars with a re-release of the 1977 original back for a limited time in theaters everywhere. Part of Lucasfilm's year-long 50th anniversary celebration, a newly restored version of the classic Star Wars 1977 theatrical release, later renamed Star Wars A New Hope, will play in theaters for a limited time. Switch on your targeting computer and keep your eyes on StarWars.com for more details, including when and where to buy tickets to this once-in-a-generation event. Please keep in mind that I love both versions of the original Star Wars trilogy. The original theatrical cut that represents it as it originally was, and the special edition that represents George Lucas's definitive vision. This doesn't have to be a culture war, nor does it have to be either or. Preservation and evolution can coexist.
Now let's shift from a galaxy far, far away to the final frontier.
We're heading into the final 2 seasons of Star Trek, Strange New Worlds, and 2 casting announcements have turned heads in a good way. Thomas Jane is stepping into the role of Dr. Leonard Bones McCoy, originally played in the original series and its 6 movies by the late DeForest Kelley, and Kai Murakami joining as Lieutenant Hikaru Sulu, originally played by George Takei. Yes, I know, Bones was first introduced in The Man Trap, not the second pilot where no man has gone before. Not to be confused with Where No One Has Gone Before, from Season 1 of The Next Generation. In the second TLS pilot, Sulu got his start on Enterprise as head of the Astrosciences Department before becoming Helm Officer. Continuity debates aside, this is clearly a creative choice meant to honor legacy while serving this version of the story. That brings me to Starfleet Academy. The show has received mixed reviews. At first I thought the first 2 episodes nearly disappointed me overall. However, after rewatching the second episode, the show seems like a mixed bag for me, yet fun. At least it's better than the Section 31 movie. Yes, I'm saying this as a fan of nearly all generations of Star Trek, from the original series to Scouts. There are aspects I adore genuinely. Holly Hunter's performance as Captain Nala Ake, commanding officer of USS Athena and Chancellor of the Academy. Robert Picardo's return as the holographic Doctor. The score by Jeff Russo, moments of sincerity, and I want to acknowledge everyone who loves this show a little more than I do, and those who despise it. Your experience is valid. That being said, I will give Episode 3 a fair chance, but I might review all of Season 1 any day after the Season 1 finale. For now, I might remain neutral. Still, I shall catch up on Scouts, revisit past Star Trek series and films, and wait patiently for Paramount Skydance to place the franchise under leadership of anyone who understands the franchise from the ground up. Yes, I stand with those who believe that the Section 31 movie is worse than Academy.
Now, from the final frontier to a new journalism frontier.
Good evening. Great to be with you tonight. 2 days earlier than expected with that major breaking news that could shape the year, maybe even the century.
Tony Dokoupil's early debut as the new anchor and managing editor of the CBS Evening News began on January 3rd with coverage of a shocking raid in Venezuela. He anchored his soft launch from CBS-owned television station KPIX-TV in San Francisco. A couple of days prior, he made something very clear right out of the gate in a pre-recorded vid from the CBS News World headquarters in New York City. Take a look.
So here's my promise to you. Today and every time you see me in this chair, you come first. Not advertisers, not politicians, not corporate interests. And yes, that does include the corporate owners of CBS. I report for you.
As for the new graphics that debuted on January 5th, clean, purposeful. The revival of the 1991 theme music package, unused for nearly 2 decades, was a powerful reminder of credibility and continuity. Yes, there was a technical glitch during the NYC broadcast that evening.
To Governor Walz, no, we're going to do Mark Kelly. First day, big problems here.
It was later fixed for the West Coast feed and for the streaming presentation.
All right, now to another one of today's top stories. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth is moving to have Senator Mark Kelly possibly demoted from his retired rank of captain in the Navy.
That sort of thing happens. What matters is transparency. And his 10-day, 10-city Live from America tour from Miami to Pittsburgh before returning to CBS News HQ in NYC, that's presence. That's commitment.
And that's another day in America. I can't believe they let me keep that line.
Meanwhile, NBC is marking its centenary, a century of broadcasting history.
Its parent company, Comcast NBCUniversal, has completed its separation from its spinoff company, Versant Media. The new company assumes ownership of the USA Network, Sci-Fi, Oxygen, CNBC, Golf Channel, E, MS Now, formerly MSNBC, Rotten Tomatoes, Golf Now, Fandango, and Sports Engine. As for NBCUniversal itself, it updated its corporate logo by adding the network's iconic rainbow peacock logo. It's symbolic, but symbols do indeed matter. They tell you what a company wants to be remembered for.
All of this, superheroes, starships, galaxies, newsrooms, comes back to one thing. Storytelling still matters. How we tell stories, who gets to tell them, and whether we treat each other with respect while arguing about them. Like I always said, no matter which side you're on, we're all human beings. I love you all. As Tony Dokoupil would say, that's another day in America and the world. Thank you for watching my first DonDonVlog of the year. I'll talk to you again next time. Until then, this is Sentai Ranger Donnie saying so long for now, and happy 2026.
Sentai Ranger Donnie on YouTube.
And now I'm out to see with 1Y and 2Es.
Depends who or what you love best.